Yes, people. Welcome back to Gabos Sports. Today, obviously, I've taken the reins off a gal. He's been doing a actually, you know what? He's been doing a very good job. He's been carrying. I thought, you know what? Let me put him on the side for it. Let me put him as my vice captain in the vice captain seat.
I'm happy with that.
We nearly killed Issa because obviously he's always last minute, doesn't respond to any of his messages. But yeah, man. Boys, how you been? Start with you, Gal. How's your week been?
Yeah, man, it's been good. Just keeping up with the transfer drama. Man, do you know overnight? Yeah, I've gone from being against Rashford to hoping he wins the Ballon d'Or, bro. After I've seen Sheringham and Dean Saunders and all these certain
Washed
demographics
up
come out
guys.
against him. Yeah, for
I
sure.
get you. They're just sour, innit?
Yeah, man,
Um,
haters.
Issa, you've had a bit of a stint out of the limelight. How you
I was
been?
here last week, bro.
No, he
Get a
wasn't.
grip.
No. Go
I
on.
was literally on the pod last week, but calm minute. I know my name is like that, innit? They always expect me the one who misses pods. But a couple man on this pod, yeah, a couple on this pod don't show up as well.
Yeah, they're gonna. Don't worry. Transfer deadline's coming out. The free transfer market is, bro, booming. United need bare players this season. They don't have any bread. We're gonna start
We,
flogging
we,
some players after
we
them.
just wasted. We just wasted a bunch of peas on two fucking guys we don't need, bro.
I don't know about that, but anyways, and lastly, but definitely not leastly, our newer sign. This is gonna be one of the. He's gonna replace one of the other dusty guys. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, anyways,
Mm-hmm.
Zane, what are you saying, bro? What's your
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
this week's football news? Anything you wanna put in?
Well, thanks for having me on the pods, boys. Big shoes to fill, the dusty individuals that you were mentioning. But yeah, nah, man. I've just been looking at the news as well. Gyökeres stuff, Isak, making some conspiracies, but probably nothing there. We spoke about earlier, but probably it's just going to be a next
Yeah.
year Isak goes kind of thing. But yeah, otherwise I've been good, bro. Let's get into this pod. I'm looking forward to it.
But by the way, I think we're gonna sign Isak for January, bro. By the sounds of it, not this window. But yeah, anyways, don't want to linger on to transfer talk too much. So basically, today, what we'll be doing is our top 10 current players in the Premier League. Everyone's done their own list. Everyone has their own parameters of their list, so we haven't really set any like parameters that are universal. So yeah, man, let's kick it off. Let's start with 10th. We're obviously going to start with the 10th place. We'll start off with Zayn. Go on, you can give us your 10th player.
Do you want my parameters, or should I just give you my 10th player?
Yeah. Tell us what you like. Why you put them in 10th or whatever.
Okay, cool. List. So I kind of looked at the top 10 players in terms of goals, assists for forward players, consistency over the few seasons they've been there, or many seasons if they've been there quite a bit. And mainly, if I was going to make a starting 11, would they be in it? So that's kind of, I went for a general feel.
What if they were defenders, though?
Yeah, so I do have defenders as well, because I think it's easy just to, not go for them. But for defenders, I'm going for like big game players, ones who contributed goals as well. Leadership, I know that's a hard trait to kind of to quantify, but also just kind of clutchness and consistency. So for 10th, who is a defender for Arsenal Football Club, I went for Gabriel instead of Saliba, but Gabriel is my 10th in the list.
So Gabriel is your 10th best player in the league. I don't think that's not a bad shout in my opinion. That's all right.
Because he's a guy who gets goals.
Raised his eyebrows.
Yeah, he did. But we'll debate it, I guess.
You know what? Should we do like everyone that says their player and then talk about it, or
that seems good.
Issa, who's your 10th best player and what's the parameters around your list? Is it just the 10 best players, or is there?
I've gone for a balance of how good they currently are, the legacy, and accolades. And in 10th place, I've gone for none other than Virgil van Dijk.
What?
I love it.
You know,
I love it. That's a good one.
You'll hear because I know he's gonna pop up higher on certain man's lists. So
Yeah.
you're gonna hear more about him when the time comes.
Yeah. Booty's got him way up there as well. I already know,
probably.
man.
Fucking wild, bro. But anyways, go on, go.
I'm not mad at that. I've gone for a guy who I think, if he wasn't in the team, his club wouldn't get Champions League. And he went for big money, but he's starting to prove his worth now. I'm going for Moises Caicedo.
Oh,
Nice.
that's a banging shot, you know. Can't lie. That's a good shot. I'm not mad at that.
He's on my special mentions, but he's a good shout to put there.
All right, my 10th, yeah. This is me putting all my hate aside, yeah, and getting this guy in here, yeah.
No way. You haven't done that.
Not that
have you?
low. Not that low, surely.
Wow.
Yeah, no, I'll put Cole Palmer on 10th.
Recency bias, bro. What the fuck, man?
Well,
I can't believe you've done this out of
Yeah,
everyone else.
What you mean? What you mean? You don't have him in your list at all, Igal?
It's shameless, bro. Listen, we'll find out in due time, bro. But even having him 10th, bro, I'm all right. Okay. Well, listen, we've got our 4 players there. We've got our 4 players. I still can't believe that you got fucking Cole Palmer there.
I'll explain it in a bit.
Right. All right. Well, listen, you might as well start now, bro. You might as well tell us why you've got him 10th.
Listen, obviously, I've been giving this guy a lot of slack, yeah. Like, I think, by the way, last season, second half of the season, yeah, he did quiet down. Obviously, he didn't score in like 27 games or whatever.
Yeah, quieting down, bro. He was dead, bro. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, 100%. But he's still Chelsea's best player, yeah. And for me not to have, bro, he is, man. I rate Caicedo, but Cole Palmer is their best player. Without Cole Palmer, that whole ship sinks, as Conor McGregor once said, yeah. So, bro, in my opinion, they got 4th, yeah. They just won. I don't rate the Club World Cup that highly personally, yeah. I don't rate it like that. They punched up a few bums on the way, and they beat the best team in the world on one game. It can happen, bro. PSG's fucking played 7,000 games this season. I'm not trying to gas that up too much. They done their thing, whatever. But I'm going off. Chelsea got 4th, their best player. Someone has to make it from Chelsea. And for me, their best player is Palmer. That's my rationale. That's why he has to get in. As much hate as I give him, he's still a 30 player, isn't it?
Listen, you said like several things there that just contradicted each other. You said he's had 27 games, wherever it is, without scoring. Yeah, he was virtually anonymous in the whole second half of the season.
Yeah.
On the other hand, in my opinion, Caicedo really stepped up in the second half of the season, and it was a big reason why they kind of held it down. And you're saying you're not even weighing. If you said I'm weighing the Club World Cup in there, then I'd say, all right, fine. At least there's something there, bro. But the second half of the season, bro, he was not in the top 10 players in the league, man.
Wait,
no way.
Let me give you the components as to how I did this top 10, yeah? It's not just on form, yeah? And you'll see that over my list, because it's not just about last season. It's about kind of similar to what Issa said. There's a bit of legacy. Obviously, his legacy is not that deep at Chelsea, but I've taken into account his ability. And what he's done, and the numbers, bro. It's like when Bruno Fernandes first came to Man United, he bagged like 18 goals. He was doing X, Y, Z, and the other. But bro, Cole Palmer's a midfielder. Those numbers were always gonna quiet down, and that's why I criticized them that just rated his game about his numbers, because his numbers were never gonna last. Like, he was never gonna hit 20 again back-to-back seasons. That was never gonna happen as a cam, yeah. Bro, his game in general, okay, he's quieting down, but there's many a game where he's had decent games and he hasn't put the GA up, because the front three at Chelsea last season was one of the most wasteful in the league. So, all right, cool. He wasn't at his best last season, but I think he's still good enough to be in my top 10. I don't think it's wild to have him in 10th place, personally.
Well, look, we deeply appreciate that carefully reasoned article you just put out. We'll see if it's convinced some of us to side with you in our final verdict. Issa, let's talk about Virgil van Dijk quickly, man, and how he's managed to land there.
Bro, Honestly, I'm bored of the Van Dijk chat, bro. I think Liverpool. I think. Listen, there's no denying one of the best centre backs to play in the Premier League. Not the best of all time. I don't know, man. I think if you look at his time in the Prem, obviously he's won a couple of Prem trophies. Nothing. It doesn't separate him from any of the other centre backs like that came from like Rio Ferdinand who cleaned up on Premier League titles. So that's why I won't have him as the best centre back of all time. But this season, bro, he's done well. I think there's been in attacking positions, especially. There's much better players. I can't have a centre back personally in the top 6, 7 of the current best players in the Premier League. And I think it's only downhill from now for Virgil van Dijk. So this season he's in the top 10. Next season he'll probably be out of it.
Okay.
That's wild, man. Bro,
it's not wild, bro. It's not wild. Think about what I said, but it's not wild.
It is, bro.
What part of it is wild?
Bro, I had a low.
1 second. Are you telling me in the Premier League currently there are not 9 players better than Virgil van Dijk?
No chance. 9 players, bro. And you say
9 players in all positions.
I think so.
All positions, bro.
More influential players, more influential players, better stats, but whatever you want to call it.
Bro.
How are we comparing them? Are you comparing defenders to defenders? Apples and oranges?
Nah, I just think maybe impact on the game, Zayn, to be honest with you, man. Like overall impact on the game.
He has changed Liverpool as a club, though, if you think about it.
That's true.
Yeah, that's what puts him. That's what puts him in the top 10.
And by the way, top 10 is still an achievement, regardless. Like, obviously, we might argue he might be higher, we should be higher, but top 10 of the Premier League there's a lot of good players, for being serious. Like, I got some names in here. I'm not necessarily putting them higher because I think they're better than Virgil as a player, or as like an individual of what they've done for their club. But I think it's kind of hard to kind of compare some names we'll put up there with Virgil van Dijk, if you know what I mean.
No, but bro, I think 10th, for Virgil van Dijk, is a fucking shambles, bro.
Bro, I have him higher.
Just alone, bro. Legacy alone should boost him.
What legacy does he have? What legacy?
One of the greatest centre back. He is the greatest centre back this league has ever seen. There's no doubt about it, bro.
Hold your horses, mate. Hold your horses. He's not.
Fine. You want to talk about other leagues, even though I think he's the best ever. But I'm saying in this league, bro, he's the best, bro.
Unfortunately, he's not.
He's not. Two league titles don't get you there. All right. Well, he's better than Ferdinand. Yeah, I agree with that. But Zayn, man, time to defend your pick, my brother.
Gabriel Magalhaes. Well, I put him up there because I think I put him up there. I put him on the bottom of the list.
Can I just say something before Zayn starts? Gabriel, I love Gabriel, yeah? Gabriel's a 30 centre back. But this fucking guy having Van Dijk the same level as Gabriel is insane, bro. Then, bro, come on, there's levels, bro.
Gabriel's better, man. But Zayn, carry on, please.
I mean, look, so I put Gabriel instead of Saliba, only because I think he's kind of the leader of the pack in terms of the centre back line. He scores goals, big goals. He's consistent. He's played basically every minute for Arsenal, for being serious. Big crunching tackles. I think he's got a legacy as well, using Ace's parameter. Like he's got a few years left in him, and I think he's going to be amazing for a lot longer for us. And he's really changed us, man. Like for Arsenal, we have not had solid centre backs for a long time. And since him and Saliba came in, I think he helped Saliba a lot when, at times. I think this season especially, Saliba wasn't great, but Gabriel is consistently getting better and better. His passing's improved, his header, he scores headers, tackling, leading the line. I think, I had to put some centre backs in there. I put 2, obviously VVD as well, but I think Gabriel is probably the second best centre back in the league. If we're saying Van Dijk is the best, so that's why I put him on 10th.
Can't argue with that, man. Can't argue with that.
One thing as well we have to stress on his aerial dominance in the last 2
ridiculous,
years.
Bro.
Insane. He's like the top scoring centre back for 3 years in a row now.
And let's not forget with the set pieces, teams were changing up everything, and Mark and Gabriel, they were doing like extra minutes in training, bro. Like 30 minutes a day extra just for Gabriel. Let's just think about that. He took time out of people's lives just because how good he was.
Yeah, they're not doing. I tell you one thing, they're not doing 30 minutes of extra training for Van Dijk, bruv. So I agree. I agree with you. Huh?
Van Dijk
Huh?
scores goals, bro, from his head. Bro, he literally dunked on
Bro,
us.
did you see that video the other day of them
Don't just
doing?
lie.
Did you see the video the other day of them doing the boxing drills in training, bruv?
Yeah, bro.
Come on, man.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
he's
no,
6'9", bruv. Oh my Lord, bruv. That guy is not it, man. He's not a hard man, bruv.
Oh,
This is
Maman got
typical
inducted
social
into our
media
top
shit.
10, and all you lot have done is slandered him.
He's got what? He's got what?
He's inducted in our top 10, and all you lot have done is slandered him. There's no gas, no nothing.
All right, listen. Okay. Let's settle the pick because we're lingering here. We got lots to get through.
How do you
Everyone's
want
gonna vote. Everyone's gonna get an opportunity to vote. Has anybody been swayed? Has anybody been persuaded? You know, to side with one over the other. Who are we going with?
There's no way, bro.
Okay, who are you gonna vote
for each other's?
Who are you voting for?
Wait, so Rudy, who are you voting for?
I'll vote for myself. We don't need to agree. We don't need to come to an agreement. We can just keep it.
Okay, cool.
All right, cool.
Too mad. Gal, you didn't even explain Caicedo, but come.
I don't think it needs to be explained, bro.
Yeah,
I think you agreed with me,
man.
I like Caicedo on 10th as well.
Issa, no, you know what? Gal, you can start us off with 9th. Who's your 9th pick?
My 9th pick, I'm going with a guy I'm not sure is going to be on anybody else's list, but you guys know I'm a big fan, man. If he had put money on being on this list, he would have won big.
I know who it is.
I'm going with Sandro Tonali. Bro, I love that guy, man. What a fucking player, bro. What a player, bro.
Fair enough.
That's a central midfielder. If he could just keep his grubby little fingers off Bet365, bro, he's gonna have a hell of a career.
Do you want to expand on a bit like why you picked him? Because obviously a lot of people, it's like that's a bit of a left wing pick, isn't it? So,
bro, listen, if you look at Newcastle, the guys who grabbed the headlines are Isak, Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes. I'm surprised this guy has gone under the radar as far as he has in terms of like a move to a bigger club. Not to slander Newcastle. Actually, no, fuck Newcastle. But yeah, bro. He's for me, like outside of Isak's like a very obvious talent, he's like the gem. He's like technician, physical. He's got a burst of pace. He's got the eye for the pass. He's the complete central midfielder, in my opinion. But
so you rate him higher than Bruno G, yeah?
100%. No comparison.
But after one season, because his other season is obviously not.
He's been there.
Second season.
This is his second season, but bro,
he didn't play the first season. I swear he played like 5 games and he got banned. Yeah,
something like that.
Well, yeah, but even that would be discounting his AC Milan stint as well, bro. They took him from the
fair enough.
From the rubble.
So I guess you're taking it as like he's got potential to be really good. He's got the traits and he's a type of player you really like.
Yeah, man, he's different.
Okay,
that one's gonna age well. I'm telling you.
I can see.
Any rebuttal, Issa?
Nope. I hear the Tonali talk.
Issa, you can go next. Who's your 9th player?
Number 9, I've actually got Caicedo as well, but one place higher. I think, bro. Palmer aside, Palmer's gonna stat pad for you, innit? Caicedo's gonna do every single thing else. What a player he is, bro. What a player. I think, bro. Listen, I think if Chelsea are to become a serious team, it's gonna be based on how players like Caicedo will function in that team. Because, bro, he can do everything. And bro, it's come out like last season. He didn't have the best of seasons. He's been quiet. The season before last. But last season, bang, bro. What a player. What a player he is.
And he survived like 6 ACL injuries, bro. The guy's got legitimately bulletproof knees, man. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's actually fucked.
Yeah,
he's a 30 player, bro. Look, there's a wit. Look, obviously he plays for Chelsea, so I'm gonna hate a bit, but they call him Shinkiker, innit? Like he fouls a lot or whatever. I think he has that syndrome where, you know, when a short man in the Prem gets away with a lot of fouls, they get away with Lisandro Martinez used to get away with this a lot until recent times. But yeah, obviously 30 baller. I can't hate him too much. I think I think Chelsea need to. They played him a few times at right back last season, and I didn't rate that. Like, I know he can do it. It's like that Partey thing, and every time they did it, I remember they went to St. James's and they did it, and he got absolutely bopped. But obviously, Isak and them man's
opposition.
Yeah. But yeah, I have no quarrels with that pick. Zeno, who's your ninth pick?
So of course I didn't really go for players to change standings too much. I kind of went for also players who've been playing in the league quite a bit. And I put this guy, I don't think he's going to be anyone's list, maybe apart from Aces. And this is a guy I don't really like too much, but I rate him because of the club he plays at. And I think that club is so rubbish. And that's Bruno Fernandes.
I thought I was going to be the only one. That's me as well. I got Bruno Fernandes as well.
At 9th. Did you have a 9th?
Yeah, I got him 9th.
Yeah. I think I give him that because I think he's not just, he's kind of a step ladder, but he does big, bro, for a team like Man United, bro, who's got like worst team, the worst composition, the worst management, the worst everything for the last 4 or 5 years. And he's been like year on year hitting GAs at least 10, 15, whatever it might be. Leader of the team.
Always the most creative, by the way.
Always most creative. Always available.
As well, most interceptions higher than Caicedo. Only Caicedo came second to him.
He played in CM basically. He played a deeper role, didn't he? And
but it's well good though. You're getting interceptions when you tackle the ball and you boot it back to the opposition 30 seconds later, bro.
Yeah, he's a high turnover player. But let's talk about
that Europa League final, bro. Let's talk about that 0 out of 10 performance that he delivered when it counted to take his club out of the mud.
It's not only him, bro. Listen,
he's a top 10 player in the league. He's a top 10 player in the league.
He's a top 10 player in the league. But if you put any top 10 player in the league in Manchester United, doesn't mean they're going to be amazing, bro. If you put Van Dijk in that team, he will change things, surely. But if you put Haaland in that team, bro, it doesn't mean Haaland's going to bag 35 goals, bro.
He would. But
not in that team. Maybe if he has Bruno behind him, yeah, but he doesn't. So, well, in this case, he wouldn't.
Bro, Bruno's not a top 10 player in Manchester, man.
I think Bruno's done. Bro, I'm a big hater of Bruno. I've always hated Bruno, but the thing is, he does it, and he does it for that team, and he does it for that team looking like that. So I can't hate on him too much because, you know, it says it. He does the talking, bro. And he's always there. I think one thing that people have to remember, if you're always playing week in, week out, no rest, which he does, you have to take consideration for that. I think that's something I put as well on my parameter.
All right.
No, I think, like Zayn said, bro, that team, any player that leaves that team, bro. Anthony went away and fucking balled out, bro. Bruno Fernandes, for him to be the only guy that they've signed that's not a bust, tells you all you need to know the caliber of player this guy is, bro. If this brother played for City, Arsenal, even Liverpool, anyone with some sort of fucking philosophy, some sort of system, bro, the reason why he hoofs it left, right, and center is because he's been given managers that don't give him any sort of real instructions. He has to play cam, center mid, left cam. Bro, it's fucked, bro.
Bro, listen. The bottom line is, you keep saying if you played for this team and this team. Let's be honest, he's been at Man United for 6 seasons.
Yep.
And nobody's come in for him apart from the Saudis, bro. What are we talking about if he played for this team and that team? But nobody's even come for him. Nobody's even asked. What are we talking about, man?
Every year.
Bro, our Manchester United player for player, even right now, the 15th best team in the league, bro. Are they 15th place, the squad that he's got?
Yeah, but
they should be higher. They should be higher.
No, because we're talking about him like he's playing for some fucking one-legged FC, bro. Like just a bunch of guys on crutches, bro. This is not the case. He's been there for 6 seasons. He had a lot of good players around him, and then like
standout player every season for them. It's not on. It's clearly not on him.
Fair enough. Look, I'm not gonna win this one. So you're going for Bruno as well?
Yeah, he's Man United. He was on My 9th position.
All right, that's fair.
You done yours, right? Who did you put?
Yeah.
Who was
I picked Tonali.
That's it.
All right, I'm gonna kick this one off, and in my 8th position, I got Declan Rice. Nice. You know, I was struggling as to where to put him in. That I was thinking, do I put him in? Did I put him in a bit too high? Maybe I put him in too low. But then I was thinking, I think for not to any detriment of his own, but as what Arsenal have done in terms of our failures in the last couple seasons. In terms of our expectations, that's where obviously the trophies we haven't got across the line, and obviously that's not down to him. Like he's been fucking amazing throughout. Yeah, obviously he's had these blips here and there, but man, bro, through injury, whether he's injured, whether it's raining, whether it's away, whether it's at home, whether it's in the Champions League, bro, this guy always turns up, man. He always turns up. I think, barring maybe one other player, he's our best player, bro. Like, I really rate Declan Rice, as probably all of you do. Bro, maybe they say he can't play the 6 as a lone pivot because he can't get on the half-time, whatever. But as a box-to-box 8, where we've put him, I think he's the perfect position for him. He can break up play. He's an attacking threat. Bro, like, I don't know. I don't have anything else to say about him, to be honest. I just think he's just top world-class footballer, bro.
Agreed.
Does anyone else have anything else to say, or should we just move on to the next person?
No, you've picked the same player I've got, man.
Oh, okay.
And you've said what I was gonna say, so I'm with you there.
I got one place higher, but literally one place higher. But I was kind of struggling between 7 and 8. Oh, sorry. What is it? 7 and 8th player? Yeah, 8th and 7. Yeah. But he's improved year on year, and plus he did win the European Rubbish League, but he won it with West Ham, which was massive.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't play the best, but Real Madrid last season, improving his game, free kicks. I mean, you can't say much else. I mean, he's improving every year. I mean, what can you say? He didn't have that before. Now he has free kicks. What can you say?
Yeah. Set pieces in general, bro. He's got like the fake
set piece in general. Yeah.
By the way, the craziest thing is Issa's laughing, yeah, but I can guarantee you, bro, in this group chat, there has never been before you joined Arsenal a bigger Declan Rice stand than Issa was. We've got the transcripts going back to 2019, bro, of you just raving about this guy and saying what a player he's going to be, and now he's followed a similar trajectory. I don't feel like you're buying it, man.
Bro, I'm a fan of him, but I'm being reasonable. I'm not basing on fucking 2 free kicks.
No, but I'm just saying he's improving his game.
Bro, 2 fluky free kicks, bro. He's tried them again after. Don't do something once, you can't do it twice. Don't say
fluky be once, he did it twice. So
those are probably that was number 1 and number 2 free kicks he took for Arsenal, by the way, because we got the other Backstreet Boy bastard on them. Until my man finally woke up and said, "Let me give it to a serious shooter, bruv."
How many free kicks do you think he'll bag next season?
Bro, we're not putting him in the top 10 because he's David Beckham, bro. Facet in his game that
I know the number.
All right, listen.
If he was prime David Beckham, he wouldn't make this top 10, bro, because David Beckham was never a top 10 footballer. But that's beside the point.
You don't have Declan Rice in your top 10. Fuck, you have Caicedo over Declan Rice.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
I love it. Stay consistent.
Man said Declan Rice ain't in your bro. Get out of here.
Remember my parameters, yeah?
Yeah.
Who's 8th?
8th, I've gone for Erling Haaland.
Wow.
Fair enough.
There's no City player will get above 8th place for me. No chance. And Haaland specifically.
I think there's one other.
Listen.
Haaland specifically, the reason he's crept into the top 10 is because he's bagged 21, 22 goals, whatever it was.
He's a bagsman.
Fair enough. Like,
and the season before he broke the fucking record.
We're not talking about the season before, bro.
Obviously, he's done it in this league. You have to fucking.
Okay, all right, I understand. I understand, but I'm basing this off
form.
I told you legacy. Legacy is one part of it. Cool. He's Haaland, but I'm also basing off his
ability.
His ability, his general ability as a player, and any awards he's won last season, any trophies, all of these stuff, they're all factored in. No City player will get above 8th for me.
Are all of you doing this off last season only, or are you using previous seasons as well?
I'm doing it as who, bro. If I had a blank paper and I had a blank check, I'm not Erling Haaland's not going to be the 8th player I sign in.
But see, you're using. I'm doing it like 70% weighted off last season and 30% bits and bobs from
It's not that bad of it.
past seasons.
I don't think it's that bad, to be fair. I get what you're saying. Like, he's a bagsman, but also he doesn't have that much
Can I
else
tell you
to
why
his
it's
game.
that bad? Yeah, because you're gonna see the players that he's put above Erling Haaland.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Let him.
Sure,
Let
we're
him
gonna
cook,
come to
okay,
that.
let
But
him
let me
cook,
tell you
let
something
him
about
cook.
Haaland, yeah.
But yeah, bro.
When he's bad, he is fucking bad, bro. He is really, really bad when he's bad. And in big games, listen, in big games, we're still waiting to see. I think track bully early doors when the season starts.
He's bagged, bro. By the way, this is a player that's bagged against United.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's bagged against Arsenal.
Yeah,
Bagged against Liverpool.
yeah. Well, both those teams ain't the greatest, bro. Come on,
So what are you talking about, bro? We're the second. This is the
Bro,
best defense.
Stop.
Okay,
We're gonna
okay.
come,
all right, let's do United.
Bro,
all right,
we're
let's
gonna
do.
come
He's
to
bagged
that.
against Chelsea. Bro, let me talk.
We're gonna come to that.
You don't rate Arsenal. You don't rate Arsenal. Fuck Arsenal. They're shit. He's bagged against Chelsea. He's bagged against United. He's
Not
bagged
amazing,
against.
not amazing.
Huh?
Liverpool.
So
None
who
of
the
them are
fuck do you
amazing.
want to bag against, bruv? If he's bagged against all the top teams in our league, would you want him to create a new defense to play against, bruv, and start
Well,
scoring?
that City team. Okay, listen. In big games, when it's important, he chokes, bro.
This
This is a
a
fact.
Twitter narrative, bruv. Bullshit. I don't rate it.
Fair enough.
But yeah, anyways, let's
I
move
put
on to
Palmer. I put Palmer.
Seven.
Wait, just so you know, I put Palmer there. Yeah.
we'll cover them. I think Palmer,
we
bro,
covered him. Yeah.
done his well. I'm not gonna talk too much about Palmer, but yeah,
He's had 2 good seasons. He's made a difference to Chelsea. He's got skills. He doesn't have high IQ. Legacy, we'll see what does. But Caicedo being in the list, kind of, I think is good. Someone who
Caicedo
gave
isn't
an
better
ode to-
than Caicedo.
No, he's not
cannot
better
be
than Palmer,
higher
but
than-
I think
No, but
what
these men have
Caicedo's doing
Caicedo and not Palmer. Like, come on, bro. You
depends
can't do
what you rate. But I think Caicedo helped Palmer do his thing. Really, if you think about it, if you don't have a guy running there controlling the midfield.
season before, Caicedo was fucking dog shit, bro. They could have had Mendy, the guy from Leicester at CDM, and Palmer was still their best player. He doesn't like he does his thing.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like,
I don't have Caicedo
Palmer,
on my
bro.
list. I have Palmer.
You can't have Caicedo. Caicedo is not, bro. If Chelsea was to pick one guy to boot out the front door, it's not going to be Cole Palmer, bro. That's what I'm going to say.
Agreed. But yeah, 7 for me. I think he's all right. I think he does his job.
Fez, Issa, who's your 7th player?
7th, I've gone for Cole Palmer. I think, bro, I don't know, but Palmer's, I don't know, man. He's hit and miss for me. Like, I rate
Cam,
him.
bro. That's what they do. Cams are like that.
No, I know. I rate him, but there's something about him that I also really, really don't rate, bro. And I can't put my finger on it. Maybe it's his look, bro. I don't know.
It is his look. I think it's his look because that's what gets me as well. Bro, he's like goofy, bro. He's like nothing up there in the head.
Bro,
By the way, that's one of the few things I love about that guy, bro. He does not. He just wants to play football. He doesn't give a shit about anything else. Any other question, bro, he doesn't even know.
I think he cares, bro. I think he cares about his appearance. He cares about everything. I think it's all a
gimmick.
Based on his age, I think he's on social media. He sees what people say about him. He's living into it, bro. I think he cares, bro.
Bro, I don't think he can like think that like big brained, bro. I don't think he's thinking be a retard. Everyone's gonna love you. I don't think that's his master plan, bro. I just think he's just a bit. You know, he's got sportism. You know, all he's good at, bro, is playing sports. He's fucking sportistic, bro. And we got to respect
bro. That's mad, bro.
Bro, do you know what? One thing I'm actually shocked about him, yeah, is from like his peers. A lot of people say this, and he doesn't give me this vibe, but apparently, like, he's a super hard trainer. Like, behind closed doors, like, he actually cares. Like, they catch him in the gyms. He's always doing extras. Like, I think he's like one of the best I think he is the best trainer at like Chelsea. He gives me more of like Hazard. Like, he turns up
nonchalant,
on the match day and he just balls out, but in training he's just like lazy and whatever. But I didn't expect that. I can't lie.
Moody, just to kind of follow on from my previous comment, if you've ever watched the film Forrest Gump, bruv, it should not be surprising that he's an incredibly hard trainer, bruv.
Bro, I'm trying to take you away from this, and you keep dragging it.
Yeah, oh, okay. All right, we're moving swiftly on from that clinical diagnosis.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, it's you, anyways. Who's your 7th best player?
My 7th best player is a guy who was a wonder kid for many years, had a failed move, and now he's having the mother of all remontadas, bruv, and that's Ryan Gravenberch. Bro, that kid.
Wow.
Go back to the Arsenal gentleman years gone by, bruv.
Mhm.
I've been a fan, and this season, I think in that kind of deep line playmaker role, bruv, he's been the keys to the kingdom for Liverpool, man. So I'm going with Gravenberch.
I think Gravenberch, like, listen, I'm not mad at him being in it. I just didn't have him because I just said, you know, one season. I think there's others that have sowed their seed a bit longer. So
I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I think this season he's going in with all the confidence in the world, and he's got everything it takes to dominate the game, man. So let's see.
It's actually wild how nobody saw it, and he just was so good, bro. Like,
he's unreal this season, bro. Unreal.
Yeah, but there were some factors as well. Let's not forget. I mean, obviously, Slot did change things around, put him in the 6, protected him well with McAllister, and who else played with him in the mid? Who played with McAllister? I mean, Jones? Szoboszlai. Yeah, Szoboszlai. But then again, you have to look at the competition. It did kind of weaken a bit. I mean, I don't think Liverpool got challenged that hard from most other teams. The question for me is, do you think next season, as a deep line playmaker, deep or number 6, do you think he's still going to do it to that degree? And I think that's what we have to see. Is Liverpool going to get found out or not? On that,
he's going to have to, because they haven't
signed the 6
on a minute. So, well, but I can't lie. Back in Egal a bit, like, forget the competition, Arsenal being flaky and whatever. Just looking at him on an individual basis this season, bro, the way he was playing was phenomenal, bro. Like, he was so good, bro. I genuinely never saw it. Like, I never thought this guy could play like this. When I was watching him, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy, bro?
Bro, you know what the crazy thing is? Like, when we say can he do it again, he was protected, all the rest of it. Like, his single best ability is how press resistant he is.
Yes, yeah, of course.
And that only improves with age, like in terms of like your ability to read the game and your experience in those moments. And he's got the frame to be like a real. He's got that kind of that burst as well.
Yeah, he's got the burst.
He could be like what people thought like Pogba was going to be like in a sense. Like, you know, in a sense, in terms of just like gliding through midfield and just kind of laying it off and all the rest of it. So
he's got a bit of that like Partey press resistance to him a bit. You know how he turns in and out.
That's the only element of Partey. That's why I said Partey as well, because the way that prime, like when Partey was at his best at Arsenal was when he was like super, like you'd see like 3 guys around him. You'd be like, how the fuck did he get out of there?
One touch will take them out. Yeah.
And I never knew he had that, by the way. When I watched him this season, I was like, what the hell? Who is this guy? I thought he was just some bot. Like, he just like some filler, like Jones or some shit, bro. Like, they just signed for 20 M's, but bro, he was rated highly for a good reason.
Good shout, yeah.
My 7th player, and you know, some man are gonna. Well, one person's gonna be rattled that he's even in this list. I know that for sure. The other 2 are gonna be annoyed that I have him this low, I think, and that is Bukayo Saka.
Interesting.
I wanted to put him higher, and I really obviously, bro, I love Saka in it, but I was thinking, who do I want to put as my highest Arsenal player? And I love Saka. He's the face and whatever of Arsenal. I think one thing I would say about Saka that I would like him to improve so that he can get bumped up in my list is his numbers. If his numbers increase in years to come, obviously he's still young, so there's no. But for us to win the league, his numbers have to increase, and namely his goal scoring. Now, I think there's been times in front of goal he's improved over the last couple of years, but I think he can do much better. Like,
he's not the cleanest striker, is he? He needs to improve a bit on that. Yeah.
So that's what cost him a few places on my list. But yeah, obviously dribbling, 1v1, assists, you name it, IQ is his biggest his biggest asset, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But
Efficiency probably as well.
That's my that's why he's my rationale as to why he's 7th. Is there any bite back, namely Issa?
I'm gonna stay quiet. But listen, are we on 7 or 6?
We're 7th now. That was my
On
7th
seventh.
player.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Should we move on?
Yeah.
Let's move.
Who did Issa say? Remind me.
My 7th was Palmer.
Palmer.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right. Number 6, Egal. Who is your sixth?
Bro, for me, I'm gonna copy and paste. I had Saka one place higher than you. I mean, I understand regarding the numbers, but the reason why I have him in there to begin with is, I mean, he's the face of the club, bruv, and the whole shit went to pot when he got injured. He's the guy who can kind of always believe he's going to help you find a way. And yeah, I mean, look, time will tell, bruv, if adding a striker will help unlock kind of a bit more space for him. I do think a big reason why is that he's the focal point of our entire attack, because everyone else is a fucking scrub, bruv. So if we get some good players around him, maybe that will free him up to have a few more moments of his own. But in terms of IQ, decision making, I mean, he's had the club on his back since he joined, since he started as a bloody left back. So yeah, man, I'm going with Sakadin.
All right. Zayn?
Number 6, yeah?
Yeah.
Number 6 for me is Haaland. I have him number 6 there. I think similar reasons to what Asa said, to be honest. He's a bagsman. I think to his game, he's got, I mean, he's a great striker in terms of running, dominating centre backs, scoring goals, turning up in some moments, maybe not all big moments, which is maybe a fair thing to say, but I mean, that happens to a lot of strikers anyway. And yeah, I don't think there's too much to his game that, apart from scoring, if I'm being honest. Like, he's not a great link-up player. He can sometimes just get frozen out of games. Yeah, he'll chip in with a goal, but I don't think many teams can deal with having Haaland in their team apart from City, if I'm being honest, because you do lose a lot from a player who's just kind of doing only one job. But I think 6 is fair, because I think the players above him can do more on their own or have made more of an impact for their club. So that's why I've gone for Haaland 6.
First, I disagree with some of the points, but I think I'll say them when he comes up for me.
Go on.
Issa.
My number 6 is Bukayo Saka.
Fuck! I'm shocked.
One of the reasons he's in is because I recently seen him in person. He's a bit bigger than I thought he was, innit? So, listen, I can't lie, yeah?
What just happened?
I don't know.
We have to take a technical difficulties break because of Issa's groundbreaking. I had to take a deep breath. I can't believe it.
No, listen. I'm a big Saka hater, innit? And I'm proud of it. But I did, like, obviously when season on season, I'm always praying for his downfall, innit? But this season, although listen, I don't know how to
say.
I don't know the best way to say this, but I kind of expected a bit more from him. Okay, listen, he had an injury spell, he was out, but I thought Arsenal would do better this season and Saka would be doing much better. Like, going back to what Booty said, his numbers, they're all right. They're not bad, but they've sort of stagnated, innit? You want him as an Arsenal fan, you want him to go to the next level, innit? You want him to hit 20 plus goals. Although, listen, he's a right winger. You still want him.
I get what you're saying, Issa. Sorry, I get what you're saying. Like, my issue with Saka is he's like, I think his best goal scoring season in the league, I think it was 15, and he was on pens, If we get someone like Gyökeres, he's like one of the best penalty takers in the world, he's gonna be on pens, And for where I rate Saka, what I rate him, 10, 15 between those numbers is nice, it's good. But if you want to get to the Salah talk, if you want to get to the Yamal, like those level of guys who are gonna, because Yamal, we all know he's 16, but he's hit like 12 or something at 16. Yeah, without pens, by the way, 12 non in the league. We all know he's gonna hit those type of numbers. But I'm comparing him to other right wingers. If you want to be what I think you can be, those numbers gotta go up. If you want to actually be in the Salah talks, because Salah, as much as people say, oh, he's not good on the eye, season in, season out, 20, bang, 20, bang. Everyone thinks he's having a shit season. Come end of the season, you look at the numbers, 20 goals. Do you get it? Minimum?
Yeah. That's what I was basically saying. His numbers need to improve in it. Otherwise, he's going to be this guy that he is now, and there's going to be no real improvement.
I agree. And for me, my sixth player and the highest player I have ranked for Arsenal is Saliba D. Bro, this brother for me is the best player at the club. Obviously, you can take forwards and biases towards forwards and defenders, but for me personally, yeah, if there's one player that left our club that would break me, yeah, and I know the Madrid links are here already, is this guy, man. I think Saliba is genuinely transformative. Like without him I know everyone says Gabriel is wavy and whatever, and I love Gabriel. Don't get it twisted. But Saliba, even when, bro, the bar is so high for this guy, yeah, that, bro, this season, he was still world class, bro. But because he didn't set the bar as high as it was the season before, everyone's like, oh, man, bro, like, he's not playing well. He's not having, bro, what centre-back on the planet do you see move like my man? This is one of one, bro. You have never seen, obviously, he's got his deficiencies. I can admit, like, sometimes in the air, he can't judge the ball well at times for a player of his caliber. But, bro, in my opinion, bar Van Dijk, and Van Dijk's on his way out, I can't see a player at Arsenal being the best in the world in his position, bar Saliba. This guy is legitimately, yeah, if not, some people may have him already, the best centre back. You can say he's the best in his position, and no one would like raise an eyelid. You get it? He is so cold, man. That's why he goes in number 6.
Fair enough.
By the way, I'm just going to co-sign that straight away. I'm going to say he's the best player at Arsenal, and the day he leaves Arsenal to go to another club, he's going to get immediately crowned before he even plays a game as the best centre back in the world. They just don't give it to us, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But all those with eyes to see can see this guy is different gravy, bruv. Different gravy. I mean, in his first full season, if he hadn't got injured, bruv, we would have had a realistic chance of winning that league, bruv. Obviously, we got Rob Holding out of the fucking... I won't say it, bruv, because we'll get cancelled. But, bro, that drop-off was like just taking a tumble off the peak of Mount Everest, bruv, and crashing on the ground. So... like from that moment onwards, I think everyone in the entire sport realizes how crucial he was to our game plan. Let's not take anything away from Gabriel, who's not in my top 10 players in the Premier League. Arguably, I might love Gabriel more than Saliba, bro. But at the same time, it's undeniable, man. So that's why he goes in.
Just to jump on that, like I remember Bugs when we used to speak, I used to always say I would sell Gabriel. Like Gabriel is like sellable, but Saliba isn't, and I rate Saliba much higher. But I think for me, why I put Gabriel in and not Saliba is just because Gabriel's just done a bit. I think he's done a bit more this season, where the last 2 seasons they've been kind of same level in terms of contributions. But without a doubt, Saliba's got the greater legacy coming up, and he's
what I rate about Gabriel a bit more than Saliba. He has his present, like he's a vocal centre back. He's like a Van Dijk in terms of it's not it's an intangible. It's not something you attribute.
He's the fire and Saliba's the ice, isn't it? That's how they play. Yeah. But partnerships make them great, innit? That's how it works.
Exactly. I'm gonna kick it off for this one. You did yours, innit, Igal?
No, Igal didn't do it.
Oh, sorry.
I did Saliba.
Oh, you both Saliba
as well. Yeah. Oh, so we both had Saliba. Okay.
What did who did Issa go for in that one?
Saka.
Respect.
Number 6.
Okay, this one, number 5. I just want to say, I don't think he's the fit. I think he's higher than this, but he had a whole year out, and I couldn't not
you
put
know, I
him
had
in.
the same.
Yeah.
Mm,
So Rodri is number
Same,
5
yeah.
for me. Yeah.
mm.
I think he's much, bro. Listen, I have respect to him. I put him in fifth. He had a whole season out. No other player, I don't think I would afford this respect. Obviously, Rodri's Rodri in it. I'm not gonna like linger,
Yeah.
but yeah,
And we don't know how he's going to be like after the ACL, isn't
yeah,
it?
exactly.
But yeah, I co-signed that as well. But Rodri in 5th.
Yeah. Issa,
Yeah, I didn't put any Rodri like players who didn't play last season. It was like I told you, it was 70% based on last season's performances. But 5th place, Igal had him a bit lower, but I've gone for Ryan Gravenberch. I think already he's in that Liverpool title-winning team. We always thought Liverpool needed to fill that position in, but he's come in, he's slotted in, made it look easy. And now the question on him is, moving forward next season, the season after, is he going to make that position his own, or was it like a one-season wonder? But last season's performance in that position, 10 out of 10. You can't fault him. You could not fault him at all.
no, 100.
He done the work, yeah.
Egal, yeah.
Bro, for me, the most exciting watch in the Premier League, the man who should be wearing the number 14 shirt at our club, bro. The man we missed out on. And that is Isak, man.
I thought you have him low, bro. 5th.
Bro, for me, like on his day, it doesn't get more exciting to watch, man. The dribbling, the speed, the shot selection. It's what Premier League's all about, bro. It's
The aesthetics, man. Yeah.
He's
left foot, right foot. He don't care. He'll rap it.
He's
good.
He's the total package, man.
Yeah, he's fucked. But yeah, you know, we'll talk more about him because I'm sure everyone and others have him like high on the list. So we'll move on to 4. Zayn, you can kick us off with your 4th.
Number 4 for me, Bukayo Saka. Yeah, I have him 4th there. Obviously, Mr. Arsenal. I know we talked about him already, but I do think him missing 3 months of last season does make a difference. Yeah, like what was it, 13 Premier League games he missed. His numbers are slowly improved, but not obviously last season withstanding. I mean, he's had like 5 seasons as a starter. The 2 seasons before last, he had 16 and 9 in the Prem and 14 and 11. I mean, he had crazy stats, and he's improving every year. Decision making, like you said, consistency is his strongest assets, and availability, and he's so strong. Like I think people forget that. Like this guy, he's done a lot of work to some left backs and centre backs. Like that part is a bit underrated, and I think Igal touched on something which is important, which is why I started him high. I think when we actually strengthen the front line, we will see better numbers because we'll have better movers. We'll have people we can play off. We had Odegaard missing for a big chunk last season, which affected his game as well. But I think when we start seeing improvements to the team, we should see another level of Bukayo Saka, and that's what I'm going to expect from him as well. So he's a legacy player there for me. Like I see him making a big difference in the coming seasons. So I think for him being the 4th best in the Premier League for me is why I justify that.
Fairs. Issa, your 4th best player?
I've gone for Isak. Bro, he's everything we've been wanting in a 9 in the Premier League for a while, bro. He's tall, he's quick, left foot, right foot. He's exciting to watch. He just needs to make the. You know what? Yeah, I don't know if you remember Booty, but back in the day before Isak moved to Newcastle, we used to chat about him, and I used to say, bro, he doesn't strike me as a bagsman. Like he's lacking goals to his game. He's not really going to give you numbers, but bro, he's done it in the Prem, and all the other attributes he's got to his game, bro. Where he can go, that's up to him, bro.
Yeah, it's true.
Well said.
Yeah, man. Can't really add to that. Igal, number 4.
Number 4, he's been mentioned before. I'm going with Goalbot, Erling Haaland, man. I mean, look, 85 Premier League goals in 97 games. He doesn't have the most aesthetic style, but bro, with that kind of a record, man, it's the closest thing to a guarantee that we've ever had in the Premier League, man. And if we say it's the toughest league or the best defenders and blah blah, we've never had a guy who's made it look this easy. So he's just a different caliber of striker. And if he does stay, which I mean, looks like he's going to have at least another couple more years before he makes a move. He's going to be right up there, bro. He's going to be right up there with the best of the best ever playing the league, man. I honestly think if he had gone to Liverpool instead of Man City, we'd be having a completely different conversation about this guy. If he was in that kind of, if they spend that kind of money on Haaland instead of Nunes, and he's playing that counter-attacking Klopp ball, where he's just got acres of space after they, asthma press run the shit out of everyone, inhalers, clenbuterol, the whole 9 yards, bro, we'd be talking about this guy as like one of the all-time greats already, man. So he's number 4 for me.
Yeah, I have Van Dijk as number 4, but my third is Haaland. So I'm just gonna move on to Haaland. But for me, that's what I was gonna say when I was saying I disagree with Zayn a bit. When he said, only City can afford to have a player like that, bro. If anything, the style City play does not favor him. He's not a guy that likes to linger around the box, bro. This is a monster that loves space in behind. Have you ever seen a guy, maybe Ibrahimovic, 6'5", explosive, strong, bro? At Dortmund, that's how they played. They played transition-based ball, and he absolutely tore that league apart at 21. People say, oh yeah, Bundesliga, whatever. Bro, he's still on the counter. There's times where City obviously still have transitions. Bro, Brighton, that Webster guy, bro, he brushed him, smoked him out of his boots, slots one away. West Ham, he's done it multiple times. Like, bro, okay, sometimes they say his link up is very underrated, Barry. He's not a fucking bum. Like, it's not, he can.
He's not a bum, but it's not amazing either.
It's not like, bro, obviously, okay, it's not Alan Shearer.
Not Isaac, I guess.
And fucking laying it off. But, bro, for the numbers he puts up, yeah, you can oblige him for not being the best hold-up. I think everyone agrees that. You have not seen these type of numbers before. These are not normal human being numbers like we've seen. Bro, he scored, what was it, 38, 40 or 40-something goals in the
ridiculous
first season in the league alone. Yeah, in this first season. Last season, when they were shit. Oh, City are shit. They haven't won a game in 11. They went on, bro, man bagged 21. And we're gassing up Havertz, who's got fucking 9 in the league, brother. He's got a link up. I don't give a fuck. He can take his link up and shove it up his ass if we get something like that. Bro, come on, bro. He does what it says on the tin, and he does it better than anyone else. Do you get it? So, bro, Haaland's got, for me, if he's not in your top 5, it's criminal, because it's these numbers they're anomalies, bro. They're not something you come and see on a regular year-to-year basis. But yeah, bro. Egal, number 3. Who you got?
Number 3, I am going with somebody who's also already been mentioned. Probably the only player I can remember who ever collected the Ballon d'Or on crutches. And even though healthy, he's probably still the best player in the league. I mean, if anything, this season probably emphasized why he's the best player in the league, bro. We haven't seen this kind of a drop-off with one player go missing. One player goes missing and the entire house of cards comes down. They've got to spend another $250 million in the January transfer window to try and plug the gaps and distract people from what's going on. Obviously, I don't know how well. I think he was a bit shaky in the Club World Cup, but it'll take a little while to get back up to speed. But, bro, if he's back up and running, still in his prime age, doesn't really rely on a ton of speed, the IQ is still going to be there. Rodri's number 3, man.
Yeah.
Well said. Fair enough.
Isa, your number 3, your third.
My number 3 is someone I thought was the best midfielder in the Premier League last season. Should he be in the top 10 based on last season? Yes. Based on legacy, no. But I had to put him in based on how good he was, and that is Alexis McAllister.
Wow.
I think last season he was phenomenal. But I think maybe, you know what, yeah? Maybe because he's ginger and all that, he won't get the credit. But, bro, I think last season in that Liverpool team, he was, after Salah, the most important player.
Yeah, I think that's fair. Dual monster, by the way. The guy wins everything. Like, he's got a knack for just winning 50-50s, man. And not getting out injured, like not coming injured.
Listen,
Top
I
three is
rate
fine,
McAllister, yeah?
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, that's literally what I was going to touch on. I rate McAllister. Top 10, I have no problem. But top 3 is mad, Issa, bro.
That is
Bro,
mad.
listen, I told you, it's weighted on performance
Accolades,
last season and winning the league.
Legacy.
Those two things.
He weren't better than Van Dijk, man. He weren't.
Bro,
I'm not
Van
having
Dijk,
that, bro.
Stop telling me fucking Van Dijk,
Bro, Van Dijk had more of a say on that league than fucking
Bro,
McAllister, bro.
Stop.
I think McAllister was very important last season. Though, I'm not gonna lie.
McAllister was top, but bro,
Maybe more than
Virgil van
maybe
Dijk.
equally with
He
Gravenberch.
don't miss a game. He's 33. There's no defender like him in the Ross Clark League, man.
Bro, no.
It's Virgil, bro. McAllister, you take him out, you put in a little Jones. Yeah, you can win a game. You take out Virgil van Dijk for 5 games, you're not winning them 5 games on the trot, bro. Van Dijk,
they're probably winning the champs if you take out Van Dijk, bro.
Oh man, you know what, bro? Zayn, go on. Do your
Number 3 for me is Isaac, but we've already touched them. So I think number 3 for me, I think second best attacker in the league, or up there at least for top 3. So he's already been touched on.
Yeah. Yeah, I already done my number 3. Zayn, you can kick us off with your
number 2 for me, Virgil. I put him number 2.
See what I'm saying, bro?
Because legacy. I think. Look, he changed Liverpool Football Club. He's what is it? 2 Prems, 2 champs? Or was it 2 Prems, 1 champs?
2 Prems, 1 champs, and from domestics.
Yeah. But accolades aside, I think no one talks about Virgil van Dijk in modern football history. Like no one talks about centre backs like they do about him. If you know what I mean. Ferdinand and them lot, when they came in, they changed a lot of things, obviously, back in the day. But Virgil van Dijk is like that version, if you know what I mean, the new and improved version, yeah. And but he does it all, doesn't he? I think obviously we saw a drop off last season. We're going to see a drop off anyway, and he has to hold hands and play people around him better. But next season, with the different wing backs they have, it could make his life a bit easier. Maybe, who knows? Robertson's lost his legs, and Trent was a big hole in defense really most times. So we'll see how he's like next season. But Virgil van Dijk, I mean,
yeah, Honda.
He's a top 5 player, isn't he? Yeah.
Issa, who's your second best player in the league? You know what? Instead of doing second, should we just do first? Actually, no. Stick to second. Do your second round.
This one's painful because I can't stand him. But you can't deny he's the best in his position. Going forward, he's remarkable. Defending, he's okay. But I've gone for Trent.
Oh,
I didn't put Trent. I didn't put Trent either.
Yeah.
I thought like he's gone now. So, but Fez.
Yeah, because
you're such an unbelievable hater, bro. That you had to put a guy who left the league and to not oblige Van Dijk. I respect it, though.
I'll put Real Madrid man in second, bro, not a Liverpool player.
No, I respect it.
But listen, Trent, bro, best right back in the world. He's techie. He gets goals, gets assists. He's okay defensively. Like, he's not bad.
Yeah.
And bro, like I said, won the league with Liverpool on his final season, and now gone to Real Madrid. So I think those stats speak for themselves.
Yeah, Fez. I can't really. Yeah, I love Trent, innit? Like, even when he's a Liverpool player, I couldn't hate on him. I just love how he plays. So yeah, man.
One of a kind, man. One of a kind.
Literally. Egal.
Bro, I don't want to glaze him anymore, and I've already disrespected him. People are gonna watch the earlier part where I was slagging him off, and then I've got him in second place. I've said he's not the best centre back in the Premier League history, but I've had to put him in second place.
Yeah, you know, the maddest thing is you don't have him higher than me, and you're cussing him. You had him higher than me.
No, but listen, do you know what that shows? Yeah, that shows integrity, bro.
Right?
That shows integrity. He got the most clean sheets in the league. He made the most passes in the league. You know, he's 33 years old. He's led the team to another Premier League title. He's gonna be a
He's the
legend there
best captain
forever.
in the league as well. He's the best captain in the league. I don't care. I'm not having anything, bro. He's top.
Is he the best captain in the league?
Who's better
I don't
than
even
him?
know how you quantify that. How would you even?
He's the
Bro.
best captain. He's not the worst. That would be
Not the
number
worst,
8.
yeah.
When
Let's
you
just say
think
not
of
the
Van
worst.
Dijk, you think
That'd be number 8,
oh,
bro. The
this
worst
guy's
fucking
a
captain in the
leader,
league.
bro.
Huh?
He said number 8 is the worst. He said number 8 is the
Yeah,
worst.
it's number
I
8
agree.
Yeah,
I
he's
agree.
not levels with Virgil as a captain.
Yeah,
There's
but who
no
else is there? Who else are like captains? You'd be like,
That's what
run
I'm saying.
for a brick
Go on.
wall for him.
This
No, I'm
guy's
saying like, who's even comparable?
Yeah, but
Bruno
bro, when you think
Fernandes.
of Van Dijk, he can line up with like the Vieiras, the Adams, the Keanes, the bro. He's got that aura, that stature about him. He's on the pitch. He dictates. He tells. He's got that.
Yeah, listen, man. Don't make me downgrade. Don't make me downgrade the guy. Bro. Listen, I already gave him fucking second place. What do you want me to do, bruv?
I'm just saying he's the best captain. You can't give him.
I disagree with that, but go on.
He is because you can't find
Go on,
anyone
man.
else.
I can. Who's Nottingham Forest captain? Chris Wood. I'm going Chris Wood.
What a guy.
Anyways, my second best player, controversially, is Mohamed Salah.
Yeah, but listen, bro, hang on, because now we know obviously who your first is, yeah. But
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna speak on both. Yeah. Because
okay,
I don't know who
I'll
missed
pick
out.
off the.
Hang on. Who's not done number 2 yet?
Everyone's done it.
We've all done number 2.
I was the last one. That's why I knew I was setting it up because I knew it was a bit controversial.
All right.
Listen, I had Isak. I have Isak number 1. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's the best.
What?
Yeah.
You have him number 1, bro. I forgot you already did Van Dijk, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know. All right. Fair enough. All right. Cool.
Oh, listen. Yeah. This is for me. This is my list, isn't it? Salah. Bro, I respect Salah. I love Salah. Yeah. But 9 pens last season done a hell of a lot of heavy lifting. Wait, bro. I'm not, bro. Let me finish. Salah obviously done his thing, and by the way, I'm not saying that if you have him the best as the best, I'm not gonna kick up a fuss. I had Salah first, then I changed it, again, but it's just it goes back on what you said, Igal, yeah, and bro, it's a bit of when I watch them, how does my man make me feel, bro? When I watch Isak, yeah. I just think this fucking guy is such a baller. And when the 2 best centre backs in the league, yeah, last season, the 2 best centre backs in the league, Gabriel and Saliba, yeah. But wallah, I have never seen these 2 centre backs get absolutely violated and look like they were lost and have no answer for a player apart from when they played this guy. Bro, we played them twice in the League Cup. He absolutely shred both of them. Yeah, they look scared to engage with him. They don't know whether to come close or stand back because you can ras it if you give him too much space. If you come at him, he'll do you like with ease. There's no problem. He plays against Van Dijk here, bro. He always turns up. He hit another 20 for Newcastle, who I don't think are the best team going forward. They're not the worst, but they're not the best. And if I had to pick one player to sign, forget age. Yeah, I'm saying right now, forget the ages. If I had to pick one player to sign out of Salah or Isak with a blank team, not consider. Imagine we don't even have Saka. I'm picking Isak, bro. I want him in my team. I need him in my team. He's my best. He's the best player in the league. That's my rationale. So yeah, I don't know if you disagree, but
listen, bro, it's not that we disagree. Yeah, it's not that we disagree. It's that if we have to be honest, man. Like, okay, Isak got what 23 in the league,
23, yeah, 4 penalties.
Yeah, 23 in the league, and then my man got what 29.
Yep.
Assists, bro, is what we're talking about, bro. He got 18 assists, 29 goal, 18 assists.
At 33 years
But
old.
those assists were Fugazi. Some of those assists.
All assists are Fugazi, bro. Let's be honest.
Bro, do you remember
Yes, I'm
that?
sure though.
No.
Assist is an assist.
No. There was a stat, and a gal shared it. A gal shared it last season, yeah? Bro, the expected assists that he got was one of the lowest in the...
Yeah. I remember
for them
that.
to be converted. Bro, this guy was fucking giving it on the fucking halfway
He's
line
got
and
9
people were
expected
rasping it
assists.
in, bro.
Yeah, listen,
Bro,
bro.
He got
Let's be
doubled.
honest.
He overperformed.
No, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you turn expected assists to actual assists,
Yeah, Isak's got
you
3.
win. You win.
And Salah has 9.
So it's one of them ones, bruv.
But for me, Isak, bro, he can't, like, bro, as much as I rate him, he can't be number one because, bro, stats-wise, he wasn't the best. When it comes to trophies, Newcastle won fuck all.
Carabao Cup. He bagged in the final.
Yeah.
And he bagged in the
That's
final.
And he dunked on Salah's head, bro.
Major silverware. We're talking about major
When
silverware.
they played,
Well, hang
For
on.
them, though. It's major for them, though. But yeah.
Bro, major silverware at the start of the season, yeah, you were counting the fucking Carabao Cup as the reason to dunk on us.
Bro,
Alan,
I said this.
Alan, find the clip. Alan, I'll find you the clip.
I said
All right,
from
I'll
day
find you
one-
the clip, Alan.
I said from day one, the Carabao Cup and FA Cup
Okay.
are only good if they're in addition to winning a major trophy.
okay,
Like the Premier League or the
100%
Champions
Ether.
League.
If you want to use it for like the
top
conventional
14,
Big
yeah.
Six clubs, yeah,
Big sense.
or
Yeah.
Carabao Cup's not good for Man United, is dead. Not good for Arsenal, not good for Liverpool. Calm.
Yeah.
But bro, when a club hasn't won a fucking single thing for 70 years, bro, 70 years,
Yeah, bro,
and the
this
guy
is top
wins
10.
something.
This is
Huh?
top 10 Premier League players. We're talking
Yeah,
about,
and he-
it's
Yeah, but he still won it
mainly
for them,
based on the
bro.
Premier League.
Yeah, but
Oh,
bro, he
no,
still, bro, he had to turn up like, bro, he played the best team in the world, or one of the best teams in the world in the final, Liverpool, and they wanted to win that, bro. Obviously, they wanted to win that. In the semis, they played Arsenal, 2 legs. He turned up on both legs, mollywopped us.
Yeah.
And we're taking into account what he did in the league, which was
Yeah, but bro,
phenomenal.
I hear it, but you can't put him above a Salah, bro. Brer, who's
That's
cleaned up statistically
I
and
disagree.
won the
Yeah.
Premier League, bro.
He wants
Bro.
it so much that he wants him first.
Hey, listen, bro. Listen. Let's be honest. Yeah, they played Forest in the second round. They played Chelsea in the fourth round, and he bagged in that one as well. They beat Brentford. They beat Arsenal over 2 legs, and they beat Liverpool, bro. They beat just a bunch of top 10 clubs.
Yeah,
And he was the star of the show in that. So, for the Carabao Cup, we're not going to discredit it for Newcastle, bro. Because when you look at the parade for it, bro, I'm pretty sure Mandem died, bro. A few people got trampled by horses, bro. They were besides themselves, bro. Absolutely besides themselves. So
we can put Isak number 1 if we're doing top 10 Carabao Cup players, but we're talking about top 10 Prem players. He can't be there, unfortunately. And bro, don't remember Salah, bro. Booty, you were number 1 2 seasons ago. You were cooking him, saying he's finished. He should leave Liverpool. They should get rid of him.
I was in that as well, bro.
I was in that camp. Most people would be in that camp.
I was in that list as well, bro. And he proved us wrong. He proved he was still the Don, bro. You know what I'm saying? He said, listen, I'm going to post me and the family chilling in front of a Christmas tree on Christmas Day. I'm going to break the fucking curse. I'm going to do it in style. And he did it, bro. So at the end of the day, we got to shut our mouths up. And I'm giving him the number 1 spot, bro. Because I remember that picture was delayed by a few hours and people were like, oh my God, Liverpool going to win the league. And then the second he posted it, bro, you could literally see it on the odds makers, bro. Liverpool's odds were going down, bro, to win the league, bro. Oh my God. Even the bookmakers were like, even Betfree, Ladbrokes were saying, oh shit, this guy put the Christmas picture up. Bet the bank on Arsenal doing something special. And he just accelerated. You know, people were like, yeah, second half of the season, he's not going to do nothing, blah, blah. That's why I put him there, bro. I was like, look, man, at the start of the season, when Abdi was on the pod and we're doing the start, sell, sub thing, I said sell Salah, bro. You know what I'm saying? So the truth of the matter is, I got to shut up.
Yeah. Listen, man, I do feel nasty putting him number 2, but I don't at the same time because that's the best thing. But bro, listen, yeah, it's like, bro, please don't go Liverpool, please, bro.
By the way, bro, listen, man. So what? They signed that whatever his name is, Etiketike. Yeah. And what? They're still talking about Isak afterwards.
No, I don't think so.
No,
I don't
but
think they're
I'm
talking
just
about him.
scared that, like, maybe even next season, but you never know, man.
Yeah, bro.
Next season,
Liverpool.
Madrid will get him if they want.
Bro, Madrid.
Arsenal, you need to come to Arsenal, please. I swear. we need everything.
Bro, we're getting this. We're getting people are doing fingertip analysis on the away kit reveal to say, "Oh, those look like Gyökeres's fingers." Oh, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Issa has left the building. I think he's got some sort of a business to attend to. But yeah, with that, boys, great pod. Zane, really appreciate you joining. We'll get the picture of you signing the contract and the Gabos shirt up shortly. But before you do that, we've got to do the big episode where we fire some people. Okay. Issa's come back as soon as I mentioned that people might be getting fired. Issa, Issa, but we're now, but deadline day, we're doing the firing, the first live Gabos firing show. Where people will be fired on air. So far, I'm not gonna lie to you. You've climbed up the power rankings today. You came prepared. You came relatively on time. Mohamed Basma.
Have you told Baz the news that he's getting fired?
Mohamed Basma is on the chopping block. We are currently looking at other options. I think in the coming days, we'll be revealing some potential. We'll be having a few auditions. This is an open casting call. Casting couch. Gabos casting couch. In the comment section below, if you would like to be featured on the show, stake your claim, and we'll be reviewing auditions. Send them to Booty, and we'll be getting back to you guys shortly. Thank you so much for joining, and keep it locked on Gabos.